Walk.
To bet the games that you watch. It's Cash the Ticket on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast. Who wants to talk about low testosterone and ED? How about impotence? Anyone? Of course not. But guys, it's time we had an open conversation about it. This is not just an old guy's problem, and it doesn't have to be a problem at all. I get it. It's not a fun conversation. These conditions are treatable. Listen to Dr. Robert Rowley from Prime Male Medical. They have helped thousands of clients in the Bay Area.
We have virtually every medication known to man to help men. We specialize in treatments for ED and low T, and we have a 99% success rate. We offer a variety of treatments, including high-dose sublingual lozenges, ultrasound-based shockwave therapy, and injectable therapy. Most impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
Get your first visit, PSA and testosterone test, ultrasound, and a full year of follow-up visits for just $99. Learn more at PrimeMaleMedical.com or call 415-761-4037. That's 415-761-4037.
Want to win $50,000 cash? Enter early bird drawing number 1 from the San Francisco Bay Dreamhouse Raffle. The grand prize in the San Francisco Bay Dreamhouse Raffle is a multi-million-dollar dream house in Walnut Creek or $1 million cash. When you buy your raffle tickets before October 7th, you're also registered to win the early bird prize of $50,000 or a BMW 330EX drive, and you're also entered to win the dream house or $1 million. The San Francisco Bay Dreamhouse Raffle benefits Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. Over 1,000 prizes will be awarded, like luxury cars, exotic vacations, and cash. Get the details at sfraffle.com. It pays to be an early bird. Get your raffle tickets now. Call 800-870-7886. That's 800-870-7886. Call now. 800-870-7886.
KCBS News Time 10:43. All of Marin County's middle and high schools are creating mental health wellness centers. They're aimed at providing students a space to find respite from stress and anxiety and visit a counselor if needed. KCBS's Jeffrey Schaub reports word of the program came at an all-day event in San Rafael yesterday aimed at preventing teen suicide.
At San Rafael's Elks Club Lodge, nearly 200 gathered on an outdoor lawn to listen to music performed by local groups and learn about local efforts to educate teens and parents. Rondi Josephson is a Mill Valley Middle School counselor.
We've seen a huge uptick in kids with anxiety, depression, suicidality since COVID.
Marin's middle and high schools are building out wellness centers where teens can have some quiet time, perform breathing exercises, or do artwork. There's also a county-wide texting program so kids in crisis can speak with health professionals. Bay Area comedian and humanitarian Michael Pritchard.
We lift them, we gift them, and we shift them back to a sense of hope. A sense of resiliency that our community needs for them to have.
That crisis texting number in Marin County only is 741-741. In San Rafael, Jeffrey Schaub, KCBS.
KCBS News Time 10:44. High hopes for Jimmy G yesterday. We checked in with the sports line.
And paid for by OpenJar Concepts. Attention firefighters, members of the military, and airport workers. For decades, first responders and firefighters at military bases and airports used a chemical-based foam to fight fires. Studies have shown the chemicals used to make aqueous film-forming foam, or AFFF, are highly toxic to humans and have been associated with several types of cancer. If you or someone you know was exposed to AFFF and were diagnosed with any of these cancers, including kidney, bladder, prostate, pancreatic, lymphoma, leukemia, testicular, and neuroendocrine, then you should call us immediately because you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call us 800-443-1709. Our experienced attorneys will fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless we get a recovery in your favor. Time is limited to file a claim, so call us now, 800-443-1709. Operators are standing by 24/7, so don't wait. 800-443-1709. That's 800-443-1709. Again, 800-443-1709.
Coming up on KCBS, never mind dry October. KCBS News Time 10:45. The high-profile stage for the Niners on Sunday Night Football. Here's Ted Ramey.
After looking pretty good 1 week ago in relief of an injured Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense sputtered hard in Denver last night.
48-yard line. Denver brings 4. Garoppolo protected in traffic. It's intercepted. Jonas Griffith on the deflection.
Mike Tirico with the call for NBC. That was one of many turnovers on the night for the error-prone 49ers. In fact, the 49ers' last 2 drives to try and win the game ended on that interception and then a fumble. Second half, the 49ers was ineffective at best, leading up to an 11-10 loss for the Broncos.
Our rhythm. We weren't in a rhythm at all in the second half. You could feel it, you could see it. We were talking about on the sideline, but just kind of, I don't know, I was just thinking about it. It's kind of my first week with these guys, and I just got to get in a rhythm with them. Third down. I mean, we were terrible today, and I just got to get on the same page with those guys, and we got to convert those.
The 49ers now sit at 1-2 on the young season. They prepare for the Rams on Monday Night Football at Levi's Stadium in their Week 4 matchup. But perhaps a bigger concern for the 49ers last night is that all-world left tackle Trent Williams went down with a high ankle sprain. We should get more information from Kyle Shanahan this afternoon when he has his day after the game presser on when Williams might be returning to the 49ers lineup. Over to baseball yesterday, the Giants got a hard-fought win over Arizona 3-2. The A's were hammered by the Mets 13-4. Both teams are off today. At the sports desk, Deb Ramey, KCBS.
Side sleeping is better for you, and European Sleepworks can get you through any challenges it may create. They blend their meticulously chosen elements into a harmony of solutions. From their famous custom-fit oxygen pillows to their ingenious blend of mattress components, they somehow combine them into such a comfortable rest that it's music to the ears and bodies of side sleepers. Come try for yourself at European Sleepworks at Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, or online at sleepworks.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-417-5101 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection
season is here at Whole Foods Market. And Gala apples for $2.49 a pound through September 27th, while supplies last. Plus, Prime members save an extra 10%. Promotion varies by location type. See exclusions on our app.
We don't take a break from what we do. We cover the news around the clock.
Service is resuming. I am watching as westbound trains are once again leaving from the West Oakland BART station. But we don't know exactly why this train lost power, so an investigation will still be forthcoming.
We are the only news station broadcasting live from the Bay Area every hour of the day, every day of the week.
And as you can imagine, there are major delays on the system. Reporting live at the West Oakland BART station, Matt Bickler, KCBS.
It's one more reason why we're the Bay Area's #1 news station. All news, all the time, right here on KCBS.
First for traffic, we've got debris in the roadway in Woodside. We checked that with Victor.
Yeah, it's more than debris, Holly. It's a whole lot of rocks, big rocks for that matter, too. That's such a big rock slide that CHP had to shut down the highway, at least in the eastbound direction of Highway 84 between Woodside and La Honda. It's being reported between Old La Honda Road and Highway 35. The eastbound lane will be closed for a while. No estimated time when it will open, so there is one-way traffic control, so you can just imagine it's already starting to stack up in both directions. The bad thing about that, going through the hills there is no real alternate to get around that. You would be going really far around if you're going to take, like, say, Highway 92 between 280 and Half Moon Bay. If you got the time, hey, why not? It's probably good throughout the, on the peninsula, on the coast as it is, but at the moment, looks like an extra few minutes time line there. Once you get past that in either direction, then it's a smooth ride. Now, speaking of the peninsula on 280, that actually looks really good in both directions between Woodside, and we'll take that all the way to San Bruno, and 380, 101 also looking really good on the peninsula between SFO and let's just say all the way to Redwood, north and southbound on 101. Your next traffic update at 10:58 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Hey, good morning. Meteorologist Jessica Birch here. Daytime highs today are sitting right around average, but we do have a midweek warm-up in sight. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will actually be the warmest day of the week, but let's talk about the numbers. Daytime highs today sitting at 68 in San Francisco, 73 in Oakland, 80 down in San Jose. For our friends all the way off into our inland East Bay, we're sitting in the upper 80s already. We'll actually sit around average for Tuesday and Wednesday. We head into Thursday and Friday, same setup in the North Bay too. So a little bit of an above average setup as we wrap up this week and head into the weekend. But once we head into Saturday and Sunday, temperatures will cool right back down to low 80s for the North Bay as well as our inland East Bay. 60s along the board for the coastline. We'll keep you updated here in the Weather Center. But for now, I'm meteorologist Jessica Birch with your KCBS KPI's 5 first alert forecast.
60 degrees in downtown San Francisco right now. Traffic and weather together on the 8th and All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time 10:52. A campaign is underway to raise funds to help people who are recovering from addictive behavior. KCBS's Liz St. John has details.
The campaign is called Sober October to benefit Smart Recovery, a nonprofit organization.
Smart Recovery is a self-empowering, science-based program where people who are seeking to live a life beyond addiction might avail themselves of things like mutual support groups.
Luke Frazier, Director of Communications for Smart Recovery.
When I say science-based, I mean we have a connection to cognitive behavioral therapy and the kinds of thinking that you can address your own addiction problems with.
Fundraisers don't drink alcohol during October and get those efforts sponsored by family, friends, or coworkers.
You know, and you have to realize that not just are you doing a good thing by helping others in recovery, you also can have benefits yourself during the month of abstaining from alcohol. You might feel greater energy, or you might lose a couple pounds, or you'll probably sleep better, and just that sense of achievement of helping others who are on their recovery journey.
Liz St. John, KCBS.
42 days into their strike, mental health therapists have rejected Kaiser Permanente's latest contract offer. The union is now hoping to force Kaiser back to the bargaining table. Therapists rejected the offer, saying it did not sufficiently address understaffing or improve access to care. Kaiser tells KCBS, quote, "It is unfortunate the union leadership pressed members for a no vote, assurances they would get more from continued contract bargaining." As midterm elections loom, there is a high-stakes contest for control of Congress. Reporter Jerika Duncan has the results of a new poll.
Our latest CBS News Battleground Tracker poll finds that like voters give Republicans the lead. Their top concern, the economy, by a mile, followed by inflation.
GOP lead does appear to be shrinking. The majority has narrowed for the second straight month. Top U.S. insurance companies and associations say California is risking a crisis in the nation's largest automobile insurance market if it refuses to approve rate increases going back to the start of the pandemic. Companies already are cutting back, and they say they can't continue to operate at a loss while Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara delays a decision on applications for a rate increase. Lara is trying to compensate consumers that he says were overcharged during the pandemic's early months when hardly anyone was driving. He's refusing to consider applications to boost rates for more than 2 years now. Money Watch, sponsored by Personal Capital. Just because markets are uncertain doesn't mean you can't get a clear picture of your finances. Track all of your financial accounts from their free dashboard. Download the free app at personalcapital.com. A strategic business shift now for Apple. Here's Jason.
Holly, Apple is confirming that India will play a bigger role in iPhone production. JP Morgan said that Apple could shift a quarter of its iPhone 14 production to India by 2025 from China, where Apple is looking to lessen its dependency following supply chain disruptions and China's strict COVID shutdowns. Apple says in a statement that it's excited to be manufacturing the iPhone 14 in India, where the company has been producing small quantities of iPhones since 2017. Current iPhone maker Foxconn will also assemble the 14 in India, and an analyst with PX International Securities says Apple has asked Foxconn to increase production of the iPhone Pro models over the standard iPhone 14. Stock market continues to struggle today. This as the U.S. dollar continues to rise against other currencies. Pound tumbling to a record low against the dollar, and that makes U.S. goods and services more expensive overseas, and that's not good for U.S. corporations. Dow dropping 341 points, NASDAQ down by 48, S&P lower by 37 points. On the Money Watch, Jason Brooks, KCBS.
Heart failure